doing an invisible horizontal seam. Find your first column, insert your needle into the first loop of the first column. Sometimes it's easier to find the first column by identifying the second column. Second column's under my thumb there. Take your next piece, find the very first stitch, that's the second column, and then this is the first column. Insert your needle through that V-stitch and pull it through. Go back to your first piece, find your column that you're looking for, insert back in the hole that you came out of, pick up the V-stitch, pull it through. You can tighten the tension up once you've got a few stitches done. I'm just going to show you here. Come back up to the second piece, and now you're going to go into the second column. Find the V-stitch, which is right here, and go through that. Back to the first piece and where you came out from, and pick up the next V-stitch. Continue in this manner until you've gotten all the way across your piece. This is a different part of the same piece, but you can see the stitches more clearly. You've picked up this V-stitch here, gone around it. You'll go back into that hole where you came through and pick up this next V-stitch. And then you would come up here and pick up this next V-stitch. So here, here, here. When you reach the end of your piece, find your last stitch on the first piece in the last column, insert it into that loop. Identify the last stitch of the last column of the second piece. Insert around that stitch, and you'll see you'll include the free left border there. Insert it back into the last stitch of the first piece. Adjust the tension of your stitches so they match the rest of your pieces, and then weave in the end, and you are done. And here is what your row of horizontal seaming should look like. In this next section, I show you how to seam across 4 squares. So here's a close-up of the squares and the join and how to do your horizontal seam. This column, white column, is from this square. This brown column is from this square. They've been mattress stitched together. And then same thing down here. You've got this brown column belongs to this square, and this light blue column belongs to this square. Now if we zoom in on the join, this is the joining stitch. And when I come back in here, I'm going to come up between the 2 squares where I joined. This is the mattress stitch. Come up through there, and then treat this join here between these 2 columns as a stitch, You can see it coming up underneath these two, back in, and then you treat the next column. And progress on. That's how you join at the intersections.